Hey, 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 it's AJ the Shaman. I'm getting ready to do the fire signs healing energy for the next week. So I asked Spirit what it is that we need to know to aid in our healing for the next week. So that's my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So my first row we have Major Arcana, the Oracle of Delphi. And that was clarified by the Black Moon Lilith mystery. So basically what I'm getting with this is there's been a disconnect with spirit, because this is my spirit connection card. So whether it's connection within yourself, connection with the universe, connection with your spirit beings, and it was because of ego. This is my ego card. So just low vibrational things, doubt, not learning from karmic lessons, just low vibrational energies that's just not allowing you to tap into that spiritual connection. And it's basically holding you down from moving forward into what you're trying to do. And it's funny because right now we are in a black new moon. I don't really want to go into what black new moon is, because tune in tonight for the Lightworkers Love Circle, and that is going to be our topic. So but yeah, basically there's been a disconnect with spirit, and it's because of ego. So our next row we have the One of Keys, the Architect, in reverse, and that is clarified by the water element sensing. And basically what's happening, because the Architect is basically pointing, the reason why it's in reverse because of a disconnect with spirit. And it's because you're not sensing. We're not we're trying too much in our heads, trying to have sense here instead of sensing it here, and sensing it in our solar plexus chakra, our gut feeling, and just feeling and being connected to spirit. And by doing that, we're stopping ourselves from being that architect and really connecting to our destiny and moving forward in our destiny, because we're too much in our heads and too much dealing with ego and doubting ourselves. We got to stop that, fire signs. Definitely got to stop doubting ourselves, because it's holding us back from going into the next level. Our next row we have Archangel Valerian, and that is clarified by the Grand Trine Blessings. And this is basically reiterating, saying that we're not connected to spirit right now, and it's because of ego. And because of that, we're not being the architect that we can be, and really formulating our destiny and stepping into our journey, and really having that sense of spirit connection because of ego. And Hilarion is really the archangel of information, and you see he got a lot of spirits around him. So I'm getting a lot of mediumship with this card too. And that's where your blessings lie, and your gifts too. But we're not stepping into our gifts because we got all of this stuff going on. We have ego going on. And we got to get out of that ego and get back to feeling spirit and being one with spirit and grounding ourselves, so we can step back into our gifts. Yeah. Okay, so our next row is the Sands of Time. And that is clarified by Mars Force. Basically, you cannot force the timeline. You cannot force your divine timeline. You can't do it. Everything happens for a reason, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You can't force your journey, and that's a problem with a lot of us fire signs, especially Sagittarius. I'm speaking for myself. We want things done when we want it done. We want to get it when we want to get it. But Spirit's saying, no, you cannot force the divine timeline. You can't force it. You cannot force the divine timeline, and it's for good reason. Because what I'm getting with a lot of us, including myself, that if you force this divine timeline is going to be either short-lived or it won't be prosperous. Yeah, you got to stop forcing that divine timeline and just be like the water element. Let things flow. This is definitely letting things flow to get your blessings. Let go of ego. Let things flow. Be patient, fire signs. Be patient. And a lot of us fire signs have problems being patient because we're master manifestors. Sagittarius, we're good at gathering information, using our resources, studying. We're really good at that type of stuff. Leos, you're the lion, the king of the jungle. You're really good at resources too, even to the point that sometimes you can get somebody else to do what you want to do to get it done. And then Aries, you know that you are very headstrong at times. Now each sign has its good points and, you know, not so good points. But when you learn about your sign, you can fight that ego. So yeah, you're definitely trying to force the timeline. And Spirit is saying, don't force the timeline because you're gonna mess it up, or you're not gonna be ready for it. Or if you do manifest what you want, yeah, it would definitely be messed up. So we cannot force this timeline. The next row we have the initiation of Count Saint Germain, Major Arcana 14, and that's clarified by healing. So, in a lot of us, we're not understanding that all the things that we're going through is an initiation. We are going through an initiation. You have asked the universe for certain things, and they're giving it to you, but in divine time, and you have to go through certain tests and trials and tribulations in order for you to be ready for it. You have to heal. You got to go through your healing process. Definitely got to go through your healing process. You cannot force this divine timeline. Spirit is like really wanting me to like push that. You cannot force the divine timeline. There's a process. You can't have the job that you want until you go to school and pass the tests. You have to pass the test. And a lot of us, our test is healing. So it's not like they're taking you through certain things to punish you or anything. They're helping you heal. There's things that need to be healed, and that's going to be the key. See that key right there? That's going to be the key to your blessings. But you cannot force this divine timeline. You can't let ego hold you down, and you can't force the divine timeline. And recognize and understand that you're going through an initiation. There's tests and trials and tribulation you must go through in order to get to the next level. It's levels to this. Okay, because that's heavy. The next row I have 5 of Scrolls, Diversity. And that is clarified by Virgo, I Analyze. And then South Node, Life's Debts. So again, and I'm getting with this Diversity card. This is you being stuck. Being stuck and not going out, not using the resources that you can, but really being stuck because you're not analyzing your life debts. You're not learning from those life lessons. You're not going back and clearing up those karmas. So basically with this karma life debts card, you have to go back and clear up certain things, because all of this you do not want to take into your next step. You do not want to take this into your dream job. You do not want to take this into your dream journey, because you're going to be going with karma. You're going to be going with ego. You're going to be going with a forced timeline, just going against the grain. And we can't do that, because you're really cutting off your spirit connection. Yeah. Because there's karmas. And see, spirit has really been reiterating going back and clearing up karmas. Going back and clearing up karmas. IGTV, this is my time for you all. If you want the full reading, meet me over at my YouTube page, AJ the Shaman, so you can get the full reading and also how do we fix and heal this. So, again, you do not want to take ego, you do not want to take a forced divine timeline, and you do not want to take karma into your next destination and your next step in your journey. You have to go back and analyze things. Go back and talk to that old friend that you had a cut off with. Go back to talk to siblings too. This is about siblings and family members. You have to learn those life lessons. You cannot take this energy into your next step, or Spirit is not going to allow it to happen until you've gone through the healing process. Either Spirit is not going to allow it to happen, or if you happen to come across that dream job, you're going to self-destruct because you've brought along karma, you've brought along ego, and you forced the divine timeline. You weren't ready. You were not mature enough. It's levels. Be patient, fire sign. You will get where you want to go. But you have to understand that you're going through an initiation right now. And a lot of us are not appreciative of the step that we're in right now. How can you want that dream home if you're not appreciative of the home that you're in? How can you want that dream car, that dream job if you're not appreciative of where you are now? You're not going to get those blessings that you've been striving for. You're not going to get it, and if you do get it, it will be short-lived. This is the energy of this reading. I'm starting to learn a lot of my readings are heavy, but that's because I asked Spirit, what is it that needs to be healed? And a lot of stuff that needs to be healed is not going to be pretty. So we got to get rid of that ego so we can gain that spirit connection and be one with Spirit again. Sense from here and not from here, so you can know how to move and be that architect again. Turn the architect over. It will bring you your blessings because your spiritual gifts will elevate, and that will bring you your blessings. Stop trying to force the timeline. Understand that you're going through an initiation, and there's tests and trials that you have to go through to get to the next level. And a lot of it is dealing with healing. Things that we have to heal, going outside of the box, talking to that person you really don't want to talk to anymore, and healing that stuff. Getting off, stepping out, diversify, stepping outside of the box. Analyze your life lessons and analyze your karmas. Go back and fix those things. Stop falling into the same patterns. Stop falling into the same egos. So I think I really pretty much you get the point of that. So I asked Spirit what is the current energy right now for my fire signs, and we got door to Spirit in reverse, and we also got appreciation in reverse. So let's read it. Door to Spirit in reverse, number 32. It says, when this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing. Oracle of Daffy. That's your intuition, your spirit connection. Your intuition is failing, and you can't maintain the peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. So relax and let go. Be like that water, let it go. Surrender. Relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. Surrender. Surrender to Spirit. Appreciation in reverse, number 15. And it says, the appreciation card reverse is warning that you're missing some important opportunities. You've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. Stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot, and instead find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things with gratitude and acknowledgement. Your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures will cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problem patterns, causing you to limit your lack even more. Let go of this negative focus and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. Remember, the more you appreciate your life, the more your life will appreciate and value. Simple as that. I don't think I need to reiterate that. appreciate what you already have before you can receive anything else, and you have to get rid of these things that don't serve you in order to make room for your blessings. Spirit, how do we fix this? So we got Shaman card number 4, Beauty Way in reverse, and it says, in reverse, it says, stop trying to fix relationships that you believe are broken. Recognize that things are exactly as they need to be in this moment, and acknowledge the inherent beauty in that. When you understand this, you will be able to bring about the change you want. Do not engage in gossip about the darkness and flaws of others. Be careful not to be seduced by the superficial beauty of a project or relationship you are toying with, unless you are willing to pay the price for it later. And then the Rainbow card number 41. How do we fix this, Spirit? How do we heal? And this is the invitation. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere, and remember that it is darkness just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or let your guard down fully. So yeah, you're going through a tough time. We know you're going through an initiation. You got to go through tests and trials, and you need to heal. Take time to heal, fire sign. Clear your ego, and everything else will flow. So that's it for my fire signs. I love y'all. A lot of heavy energy, but hey, if you want to heal, meet me here every week, right out here in nature with Mother Gaia, right here at AJ Hightower. AJ the Shaman on YouTube, and AJ_the_shaman on Instagram. Love y'all. That's it.